Hi guys, I'm back with another interesting video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build an online banking website with virtual card fully activated. So guys, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Prince. I'm a full stack developer and also a mobile app developer. I come right here and show you guys how to do the same. So guys, as usual, I'm going to be showing you guys a demo of what we're going to be achieving in this video. So guys, here is a demo which I'm going to be using in this video. So over here we have a very clean interface, guys. So right here we have the logo, we have the home, we have the about us, we have personal banking, savings, checking, investment and retirement, credit card. Over here we have business banking, we have savings account, checking, lending, we have credit card. Over here we have contact us. Over here we have login. So I'm going to scroll down. So right here we have the name of the bank. Over here we have a chat bot. So guys, I'm going to scroll down. So over here we have checking management, business loan, mortgage management, and then over here we are here to manage your finance with experience. Over here we have pictures and images, guys. And I'm going to scroll down. Over here we have banking solution built for the way you live and work. We have a great opportunity to manage your finance, great slider, great video, learn some new info from our latest news. And over here we have some latest news, we have view more, and then we have the footer. No cap, guys. We have a very interesting interface over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and then click on the about us, guys, and here we have an awesome about us section with nav bars, and then we have bank address. So over here we have about us. We are here to manage your finance with experience, and over here we have the footer, guys, and so on, guys. We have other pages on this banking website. So guys, I'm just going to fast forward to this contact us, and over here we have a very nice contact us page with contact us details to be able to reach out to the bank. And over here we have the login, and this is basically where customers are being able to log in. And over here we have the register button for customers to be able to register on this banking interface, guys. I'll be leaving no stone unturned, guys. I'm going to be showing you guys step-by-step guide on how to build this bank. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and then create an account with this bank, guys. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds while the bank fully loads. So over here we have an awesome form. Right at the left we have a Google Translator. I'll just go ahead and then put in my username here, and then over here I'm going to go ahead and put in my password. Over here I'm going to put in an email address, guys. So I'm putting in a very active email address. I can change it to whatever email address I want to use. So over here I'm just going to go ahead and put first name and then put last name as Joe, guys. So here I can just put Emeka or something. So I'm going to scroll down, and then over here we have select country. I'm just going to go ahead and then select a country, guys. So guys, over here I'm going to select a state. Just going to select any states, and then over here we have address. I'm just going to insert any address, guys. Over here we have occupation. I'm just going to go ahead and then put students, and then I'm going to scroll down. Over here we have sex, male. We have date of birth. I'll just go ahead and then fill in date of birth, and over here we have marital status. I'm just going to pick single, and then here we have account currency. We have lots of account currency you can register with, and here we have account type. We have PIN. This is basically your transaction PIN. Then I'll just go ahead and then upload a photo. So guys, all step done. I'll just come back to my email address and then change this email address so that I can actually be able to receive mail, guys. So I have this email address over here. Then I will go ahead and then click on register, guys. So it says please wait while we process your request, and then in no time we should have our registration successful, guys. It says registration successful, account request is successful and pending verification. You'll be able to access your account dashboard as soon as verification is successful. Your account number is this. So this is a unique account number which is automatically generated for the user. Great, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and then hit OK, guys. After I'm done reading and then storing my account number, I'll go ahead and then hit OK, and then it's going to take me to the login form. I'll just go ahead and click save, guys, and then I'll come over to my username and then put in my password. And then I'm going to go ahead and then click on login, and then it says account inactive, contact support. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and then log into the admin dashboard /account/backend to be able to log into the admin, guys. Great, guys. I'm just going to hit enter, and basically we have the admin login form. I'll just go ahead and then put in my admin email, and then over here I'm just going to go ahead and then put in my admin password. Great, guys. So here we have the admin dashboard. So over here we have number of users, we have tickets, we have transfer mode, we have accounts access. And then, guys, we just had a new user who recently registered on this bank, which is the account I registered. I'll just go ahead and then click on user list, and then I'm going to scroll down, and then here we have the account which I recently registered, Prince Emeka. Then I'll go ahead and then click on edit to be able to approve this account. So guys, I'm just going to wait while the edit loads. So over here we have edit user information, we have account number, we have first name, we have last name, we have email, and then over here we have a login pin. So let me just set a login pin for this user. Since we already have transfer pin, I'm just going to use 1234 as login pin for this user. And I'm also going to come over here. If I want to set a TAC, I'll just generate a TAC for this user, guys. And then over here I can also generate a TAX, guys. I'll just make sure that I generate a nice TAC, and then I'll just use this as the TAC and then use this as the TAX, guys. And then I'm also going to scroll down and then also use this as the IMF code, guys. Then I'll come over here and then select active, guys. So if you notice, we have active, we have inactive, we have locked, we have dormant, we have transfer restricted. So I'll just pick active, and then over here we have total balance. So let me just add a balance to this user. I'll just add $200, and then I think this is all I want to do on this admin dashboard. And then I'll just go ahead and then click on update user, guys. So guys, I'm done updating user, and then it says account updated successfully. So guys, I'm just going to go back to the website and then try to log in once more, right? So guys, I'm just going to come over to login, and then I'm going to go ahead and then fill in my login details, and then I'm going to click on login, guys. So guys, I'm able to access my dashboard because my account is activated, guys. And then over here it says transaction pin not set. I can decide to set it up now, so I'll just go ahead and click on set up now. And then over here I'll just put 1234, and then I'll just add 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Let me just see, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? And then I'll come over here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then I'll also come over here and then click on change, guys. So guys, it has automatically been changed, and then I have transaction pin we set was successful because the transaction pin which we earlier set was done on the form. So you'll be asked to set a transaction pin as soon as you log into the account. So over here we have the home, and then this is basically how the home dashboard looks like. We have total balance, we have available balance $0.00. So over here, the total balance, we have view statement, we have transfer funds, and over here we have add deposit, and over here we have make transfer, guys. And then over here we have a virtual card, and then over here we have account details. Guys, the sweet thing about this virtual card is that it actually works. I can just go ahead and then click on apply now, and then go ahead and then generate, guys, and then it's going to automatically generate a virtual card for me, guys. Look at, guys, we have the card number, we have card holder name, we have expires, and so on, guys. So this actually really works on this bank, and then I can just come over here and then delete this card. So guys, over here I have the home, and then so guys, over here I have the account history. Under the account history we have recent, and then we have summary, guys. So guys, before we get to all this, let's go ahead and then try and make a transfer. I'll just go ahead and then click on make transfer, and then I'm going to go ahead and then fill in bank name. Just put in some random variable for the bank name, Prince Emeka, right? And then I'm just going to come over to account number and then fill in a random account details, and then I'll come over here and then fill in a random bank name. I'll just call it Chase Bank, and then over here I'm just going to put in an address, and then I'm going to come over here and then select country. Since I'm in Nigeria, it's going to definitely put my currency in Nigeria for my transfer. So guys, I can also come over here and then change country, and then it automatically gives us the country currency. And over here I'll just select a Swift code, guys, and then I'm just going to come over to IBN code and then put in a value, and over here I'm going to put in an amount. I'm just going to write 300, and then I'm going to come over here and then put in a description, and then go ahead and then click on transfer, guys. So guys, I'm just going to wait while it makes the transfer for me. Great, guys, it says transaction processing, you are transferring $300. This is literally more than the amount I have. So guys, this transaction is definitely not going to be successful. So but let's just try. I'm going to go ahead and click on continue, and then it says enter TX code. I'm just going to go ahead and then put in my TAS code, guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on continue, and then it says sorry, invalid TS code. Just going to put the code again, guys, and then it says enter your IMF code. I'll just go ahead and then put in my IMF code and then click on continue, and then it said enter your TS code. Remember, we had set this from the admin, so this makes it compulsory for this user. We'll go ahead and click on continue, and then it says you are transferring $300 to Prince Emeka at Chase Bank. I'll click on continue. That means I agree to the terms, and then a code has been sent to my mail to be able to validate this transaction. I'll just go over to my mail. So guys, over here I have a mail from the bank with logo and OTP code. I'll just go ahead and then copy this OTP code, guys, Ctrl C, and then come over to this point and then paste the OTP code, guys, and then I'm going to click on verify OTP, guys, and then it says incorrect OTP code. Don't know, probably maybe because I copied it, but I'm wondering why it's incorrect. I'll just go ahead and then copy once more. That's 112187 112187 112187, guys, and then I'm going to click on verify OTP, guys, and then it says sorry, the amount is too little, please transfer a higher amount. So guys, this is basically because we do not have the amount we want to use to transfer this. We are using $300, and the available balance we have in our account is just $200, so it's not possible to make a $300 transfer. So basically that is the reason. Let's try and make a transfer again. I'll just go ahead and then put in my account name, and then I'll just go ahead and put in an account number, and then I'll come over here and then put in a bank name, and then over here I'll put in bank address, and then I'm just going to come over here, put in Swift code. I'll just put in my Swift code, and then over here I'm going to put in my IBA number, and then I'm going to come over here and put in an amount. I'll just say 100, and then I'm going to come over here and put description and then click on transfer, guys. And then over here I'm just going to click on continue. Then I'll just go ahead and put in my TAX. I'm going to click on continue, and then I'm just going to come over here and then also put the code, and then come over here and then put in the code, guys. And then I'm just going to click on continue, and over here it says you're transferring $100. I'm going to click on continue, and then I'm going to go ahead and then check my mail, guys. So over here we have the mail which was sent, 337693, 337693.7. I'll just go ahead and then click on verify OTP. So guys, and then it says transaction successful, transaction receipt. This is how the transaction receipt looks like, and then I can just go ahead and then download. I'll also check my mail to be able to get the transaction details for this transaction. So guys, here it says transaction notification. The following transaction has occurred on your account. The details of the transaction is this. So the email system for this actually works on this website. So guys, I'm just going to go ahead and then click on home, and this will take me into this user dashboard, guys. And then right now I'm back to the user's dashboard. So guys, basically here we have available balance. We have minus $100. So right now we already have made a transaction of $100 on this account. So guys, you might be wondering why do we have total balance $100 and available balance minus $100. So this is basically because the transaction which was just done now is still processing. So guys, until this transaction has successfully gone through, then we are now going to see our active balance reflecting on our user's dashboard. So guys, over here we have local transfer, and this is basically the form to be filled to be able to make a local transfer. And then over here we have an international transfer. So guys, let's try and make an international transfer. I'm just going to do the same thing and then go ahead and then fill in random account number, go ahead and then fill in bank name, and then go ahead and then put in a bank address, and then I'm just going to come over here, put in my IBAN, and then I'm just going to come over here and then put in my SWIFT code, and then put in an amount, let's say 30, and then I'm just going to come over here and put in a description, and then I'm going to scroll down and then go ahead and click on transfer, guys. And then it says transaction processing. I'll just click continue. I'll go ahead and put in my TS code, and then go ahead and then put in my IMF code. Just close this and then put this, and then I'll click continue, and then here I'll go ahead and then put in my TAC code. Just go ahead and then put in my TAC code, and then I'm going to click on continue, and then over here I'm just going to click on continue, and a mail will be sent to me with my OTP code. I'm just going to come back here, and then I'm just going to come back here. So over here we have approve a transfer, and then here we have the OTP code 335540. So I'm just going to come over here and then put 3355. Then I'm just going to put in my 40, guys, and then I'm just going to 335540. I'm just going to click on verify OTP, guys, and then it says incorrect OTP. So 33. I'm just going to bring my on-screen keyboard. 335540. I think the code is correct, right? 335540. Then I'm just going to click on verify OTP, guys, and then it says transfer success, guys. Then I'm just going to go back to home, guys, and then here we have our user's dashboard, and then here we have a total balance of $70 and an available balance of minus 130, and this is because this transaction has not gone through yet. It's still showing processing. Until this transaction is being approved, then we have a successful transaction. So over here we have deposits, and this is basically an interface to be able to make your deposit. And the cool thing about this banking system is the fact that we have different deposit methods. We have the wire transfer, we have the PayPal, we have MoneyGram, we have others. I'll just go ahead and click on continue, and then over here it says received, we'll get back to you. So over here we have the check deposit. So a check deposit can be made on this bank, and then it says under maintenance, check back later. And then over here I'm just going to remove this, and then we have beneficiary, and then we can be able to add a new beneficiary to the bank. So I'll just go ahead and then click on account name, and then fill in the right details in the form. And then over here we have profile to be able to view profile, and at the end we have the logout, and over here we have the profile details, and right here we have the available balance, and we back to the home, which is the user's dashboard, where we have the total balance, which is the available balance that can be spent, and so on. And we can just come over here and then delete a card. So guys, this is basically how the user's interface, well, we've spent a lot of time on the user's interface, so let's go ahead and then see how the admin dashboard works. So from the admin dashboard you can register a user. So basically this is the field to fill to be able to enroll a new user: first name, last name, date of birth, marital status, password, occupation, phone, and so on. I feel like the most special thing about this banking software is the fact that it is easy and then straight to this point. There's no BB grammars and so on. So over here we have the add photos. So this is basically a point whereby you can be able to add photos. For instance, let's say we want to select a client's name, Prince Emeka, and then I can choose a photo and then upload an image for this user. And over here we have user list. This is basically the list of users registered on this banking, and then it says view and edit user details. To view account details, just click here guys, and then we're going to get the account details for this. And then over here we have photo name, username, and so on, TX, and so on. So this is basically a page to be able to view account details. So over here we have credit user, and at this point you can be able to credit a user directly from the bank. So just go ahead and then select the account you want to credit, put in an amount, the account number, sender, bank name, date, bank address, remark, and then go ahead and then either credit or also debit that user's account. So to be able to debit, come over here, fill in the details with what is right, and then go ahead and then carry out a debit. So over here we have add transfer. So this is basically an interface to be able to add transfer. So add transaction for customer, all you just need to do is to put in the email, receiver, and so on. So this is basically the customer email, receivers bank, and so on guys. Select a bank, put in a bank, put in receivers account details, and then go ahead and then make transaction for this user. So over here we have the virtual card. So this is basically where you can see the list of all virtual card. So we already have a one virtual card, which was the one I generated with card balance of $0. And over here we have edit transfers. So this is basically where we can be able to edit transfer. So right now we have a transfer which was done by me, and then we have beneficiary name, and so on guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and then click on edit, and then take action, and then change the status of this transfer. So right now we have transactions pending. I'll just go ahead and change it to successful, and then I'm going to go ahead and then put in transaction description if I want to, and then go ahead and click on update transaction. So guys, also the second transaction which was made, I'll also approve the transaction. I'm just going to come over here and then scroll to the left and then click on edit, and then go ahead and then change this transaction to successful as an admin, and then click on update transaction. So guys, I'll come back to the user's dashboard and come over here and then refresh, and over here we have transaction successful, and it says -$130 has been removed from your total balance. So basically this interface only shows the available balance, which is the total balance, and the amount that has been debited from. So guys, let's get back to the admin interface, and over here we have billing codes, and basically these are the billing codes for these users. So over here we have the TAC, IMF, and so on for all these users, and over here we have the settings, and this is basically the settings for this bank. Over here we have the logout. So guys, there's no doubt that we have a very cool admin interface for this online banking service. So the next thing I'm just going to do is to come over here, and then over here we have reset admin password. I'll just go ahead and then click on logout, and then it's going to take me back to the admin login interface. So guys, the question is, how do I design an online banking website just like this? As I promised, I'll be leaving no stone unturned in this video. I'm going to be walking you through a step-by-step guide on how to build an awesome banking website just like what you've just seen. So first of all, to be able to achieve this, you need a domain and hosting. A domain is basically a link which they are going to be using to access your website, and then an hosting is basically where you are going to be hosting your files on the cloud. So if you don't have a domain and hosting, you can actually use your local server, that is your computer, to be able to host using XAMPP. And if you don't want to do that but you want to have your website online, I have a video on my channel that shows you guys how to get a domain and hosting for free without paying a penny. So just go ahead and then watch that video to see how you can get your personal domain and hosting for free. So guys, the next thing I'm just going to do is to go ahead and then log into my cPanel, because once you get a domain and hosting, you automatically be given a cPanel details to be able to access your website. So guys, I'm back to my browser. I'll just go ahead and then type in Hostinger, because I'm using an Hostinger for my domains. So guys, this is basically where I'm going to be running this bank script. I'll just go ahead and then click on login. So guys, I'm just going to scroll down, and over here we have manage website. I'll just go ahead and then click on the domain I want to host my bank on. Great guys, I'm just going to come over to this search and then create a subdomain. I'm just going to come over here and then create a subdomain, and then I'm just going to call it whatsoever name I want to call it. So this is basically just a subdomain. Call it bank top right, and then we have the domain here, and then I'm going to click custom folder for domain. I'm just going to give it the same name, bank top, and then I'm just going to make sure I don't activate this use public underscore HTML directory. I'm just going to go ahead and click on create. So this is going to create a subfolder for the project I'm about to run. Then I'm just going to go ahead and remove all this, and then come over to overview, and then I'm going to come over to file manager guys. So I'm going to just go ahead and click on public underscore HTML, and then I'm going to scroll down to the subdomain which I just created, which is the bank top, and then over here we have literally an empty folder. So the next thing I'm just going to do right here is to go ahead and then I'm going to upload the scripts which I'm going to be using for this project. Just going to come over here and then click on upload, and then I'm going to go ahead and select file. So guys, if you're using a regular cPanel and not an HPanel just like me, there's nothing different you're doing more. Just go to your file manager, locate your public underscore HTML, and then do the same thing I'm doing guys. Just going to go ahead and click on file, and then I'm going to be able to upload, and then I'm going to upload the script which I'm going to use for this project. So guys, I've successfully been able to select the bank scripts, and I'm just going to click on this to show you guys the progress, and then I'm just going to wait while it uploads successfully. So guys, the script has successfully been updated. I'm just going to go ahead and then right click and then go ahead and then extract, and then I'm just going to go ahead and then put in a folder I want to extract the scripts to, and then it's going to create a folder, and then I'm going to open this folder, and then the next thing I'm just going to do is to go ahead and then open the SQL folder, and then go ahead and then download my database. I'm just going to click on download. I'm just going to go ahead and then select all, and then I'm going to move all these to the primary folder, which is the bank top. Just also select, and then I'm going to go ahead and then click on move. So it's going to move all the files to the bank top, and then right now I have no business with this HH. I'll just go ahead and then delete this folder guys. So the next thing I'm just going to do is to go ahead and then create my database. I'll come back to my HPanel, and then over here I'm just going to type MySQL, or just come over here and then create a database. So if you're using a cPanel, go over to your search on your cPanel dashboard and then type MySQLi, and then I'm just going to come over to database and then create a new database for my project. I'll just call the database bank top, just to be able to easily know bank top, And then over here I'm also going to call this bank top. Then I'm just going to go ahead and then generate a password and then click on create, guys. So guys, my database will be created. My database has successfully been created. Database created successfully, guys. So guys, I'm just going to scroll down, and over here we have the database which I just created. So guys, I'm just going to go ahead and then link my database to my project. So to be able to link database to the project, I'll just go ahead and then come over to accounts, and then other accounts we have the folder called df. I'll just open this folder, and then over here we have dbconnect.php, guys. Just going to click on edit, and then go ahead and then paste my database details where it is needed. Just come over here, and then come over here, and then copy this database user, and then also paste here, guys. Come over here and then paste, and over here we have the database password. I'll just paste this here too. So over there I had database name. I'll go ahead and paste, and then right now I'm just going to go ahead and then copy my database password. I'll just go ahead and then reset my password. I'll just come over here and then generate a new password, Ctrl C, and I'll go ahead and update. So a new password will automatically be generated, and then I'm just going to come over here and then replace it, guys. I'll come over here and also replace it, guys. So guys, I'm also going to just change this to my subdomain, which is bank top. Then I'm just going to put in my primary domain here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and then over here we have site address, we have region, and then we have email. I can just call this my domain. That is my domain name. And after that, I'm just going to scroll down to see if there's any other settings I need to do. And over here it seems that is all for the settings on this DB Connect. I'm just going to go ahead and then click on save. So over here we have site title, which we are yet to change, but I'm just going to leave it like this because I don't really have any reason to change it. So I think the passwords are correct, right? Just cross check. Yeah, I think they are correct. Then I'm just going to come back and then close. I'm just going to go ahead and then close, guys. First check this if my database is still visible. So guys, I'm coming to File Manager again because I want to be able to use the database credentials for other file, guys, where I need to link my database, because once I close this, I'm back, I will not be able to open it, guys. So guys, I'm just going to come to public_html, and then I'm going to scroll down, and then under the bank top I'm just going to open, and then right now we have the accounts, right, and then we have the DF, guys. So I've been able to set up my banking details under the db_connect. that is my database details. I'll just click on edit. So guys, this is basically where I set my database details, and over here is where you're going to set your SMS, that is your mail details, guys. So let's say you're using a cPanel and you want to configure your mail. So basically here we have the host name. So the host name is basically like your site name, and most time to be able to get your host name, all you need to do is to locate your email configuration. Just go ahead and then locate your search and then put in email, and then you're going to find in your email configuration details, guys. So guys, I'm just going to go ahead and then paste my email host here, and then I'm going to come over here and put in my email username, and over here we have email password, we have ports. So guys, basically same thing here, we have all these details, the same thing. So this is basically where you have to set your email details. I'll just go ahead and then close, guys, and then I'll come over to controller and then come over to edit, guys, and then under the controller we have where to be able to set our email details. So over here we have mail host. You put in your mail host. Some of the mail hosts can just be mail.yourdomain.com, and then for this is just this domain. So I can just call it, like for hosting, guys, smtp.titan.email. So smtp.titan.email, So that's the mail host for Hostinger, and then we have username. We have just like, let's say we have support at, let's say, my domain, then .com, and then I'm just going to remove all this. And then same thing, while you are creating your email, there will be a point where you're going to input the password for your email. So basically this is where you have to make your email settings, guys. Over here you just put in the header name you want to appear when email is being sent, and over here sent from, the mail you want it to be sent from. Add reply to, where you want them to be able to reply to your mail to, and so on. So this is what you're going to be doing on the controller.php, guys. Just going to go ahead and then close this because it's very easy to do. And over here we have the header. You're not doing anything on the header. So guys, over here in the back end, we're also going to make some configuration. So right now I'm just going to come over to class admin and then also come over to edit. So guys, I'm just going to show you guys how to make edits to this page. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down. So over here we have to put in our email details, host, email username, password, port, and so on, guys, and then the same details here, and you're done with this file. Just go ahead and close. And also over here under the class on .crude, you're also supposed to make changes. I just come over to edit, and then I'm also going to scroll down to the down part where we have to make the changes. And over here we have same details where you're going to put in your mail host, your SMTP details, username, password, and so on, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and close. And over here we still have the connect DB. So just come over here, right click, and then edit. So this is basically where we are to put in our database connection. So I'll just come over here and then paste my database connection. So this is my username and my database name. I'll come over here and then paste it here. And then over here we have my username. I'll just go ahead and paste my username, and then come over here and then copy my password, and then go ahead and then paste my password there. Great, guys. And then I'll just go ahead and then hit save changes. Then I'm just going to come over here, and it seems everything will good to go, guys. So guys, if you're using a cPanel and you want to set up your email, you just come over here and then put email accounts, and then it's going to show this, and then you come over to connect device. So this was the email created. I'm just going to go ahead and click on connect device, and then these are the details. So this is your username, and then this is your mail host, incoming server. So this is the mail host. Then you go ahead and put it in the right place where it should be on your website, and then come to index.html to make any primary editing I want to make on the bank website. Let's say, for instance, I want to scroll down and then make changes to my bank header, title, or whatsoever I want to make changes to just on the front end interface of this website. So we have title. I can decide to put any name or make any changes to the front end, and same thing, we have the about us and so on, guys. So guys, before we forget, the main important process, which is the last step, is to go ahead and then upload our database for our project. I'll just come over here and then come over to enter phpMyAdmin to be able to upload the database for our project. In a couple of seconds, we should have the interface to be able to upload. That is the phpMyAdmin to be able to control our project. And then over here, I'm just going to click on import and go ahead and then select file. And the file I'm going to select is the file which we downloaded earlier from our server. And then I'm just going to click on choose file. I've been able to select the file. I'm just going to scroll down and then I'm going to click on import, guys. So this will automatically import the database, tables, details, and so on, guys. And then I'm just going to come over to admin since our database has successfully been imported, and over here we have the email and password, and this can be changed to be able to have access to your admin. So I'm just going to go ahead and then visit our project since we are done with our primary editing, setting up our database, and so on, guys. I'll just come over here and then come over to bank top. then I'm just going to go ahead and then load my website. So guys, in a couple of seconds we have our website up and running. So we have logo, translator, home, about us, just exactly like what we had shown as the demo of what we are going to be achieving in this video. And every details here can be edited directly from the admin. So we can also manually edit it by just coming to the index.html and then make these changes. Just come to your bank tab and then locate your index.html to be able to make your front end changes. We have contact.html, about us.html, career.html, and so on, guys. So guys, to be able to have access to your admin, all you need to do is to just use this /account/backend to be able to have access to your admin dashboard. So guys, there's no doubt that I left no stone or any table unturned, guys. It was easy. I showed you guys step-by-step guide on how to build an online banking website without even having a coding experience. So guys, to be able to get the script used in this video, kindly check the description of this video. You're going to find a link, a WhatsApp link, and also a contact you can reach out to. Go ahead and then reach out to our customer support and they're going to attend to you, guys. So guys, if you know you enjoyed this video, kindly make sure you smash the subscribe button, like this video, and share, guys. Until I see you again, guys, keep learning. See you guys in my next video. Bye for now.